Right guys, I'm Nicky Featherstone and this is Questions with the Captain. Which would you say is the best goal you've scored for Pools? Oh, there's two that stick out. The chip against Maidenhead, I think it was, and the FA Cup goal against Exeter away. I don't know. I'd probably say the Exeter strike. We was 2-0 down at the time, I think, and it just got us back in the game. So yeah, it got us through, and well, we got us a replay at home, and then we ended up winning the game. So yeah, there was a bit of importance on it. Favourite Pools moment? Yeah, I think that speaks for itself. The playoff final, the winning on penalties, the old day, the occasion that season, the atmosphere after the party in Bristol City Square. Yeah, probably the best moment for us. Do you see yourself going into coaching management? If you'd have asked me a few years ago, I'd have probably said no. But I have started the UEFA B, the coaching courses, so yeah, I suppose I'd like to stay in the game. What does it mean to you to be captain of Hartlepool United? Yeah, it's a big honour. I've obviously been here a long time. The club means a lot to me, so yeah, it's obviously a massive privilege for me. Would you rather have toes for fingers or fingers for toes? Yeah, I was briefed on this one before. I just had a little conversation with Shelts downstairs. I think I'd rather have fingers for toes, is it? Yeah. Why? I won't want toes for fingers. Simple. Oh, Scott Loach, what's he got to say? 1, does he miss me? No, I speak to him quite a lot, and that's enough for me. Ask him about the times I used to beat him up at Wynyard. I've got video proof of me actually beating him up in a hotel room away at Dagenham, I think it was, so yeah, that didn't happen. Who's a better driver, me or Jake Cassidy? Both not great, but Cass got a little bit too close to the person in front, so I'd probably have to say Loach is a better driver than Jake Cassidy. Best player you have played with at Pools? Oh. There's a few for different reasons, I suppose. If you look at the two frontmen that we had in the National League and the two that we got up with, I'd say they had probably the biggest impact at a club since I've been here. I think they scored 17 and 15 goals from maybe November on that season, so they played a massive part. But in terms of best player I've played with, I always thought Michael Woods was good technically. Gary Liddell, very good. Then it's a tough one, to be fair, because we've had Tishy Bola, who's gone on and done well, Tyler Bury, who's playing quite a lot in the Championship now, so but for technical, I'd say Michael Woods is right up there. Which loan player you've played with have we had and you've had for, oh, I wish we kept him? Tyler, probably last year. I thought he had a massive impact on us when he played. Wasn't the best trainer, but yeah, definitely impacted the games he played in and had a real quality, and probably that's why he's gone on and cemented a place in that Championship squad, if not team. I think he plays quite a bit. So non-football in sporting inspiration. I used to watch Prince Nazim Ahmed quite a bit as a boxer. Used to watch boxing quite a bit, still do. Just loved how he used to predict things and go in the ring and do what he'd say. Genuine question, are you frustrated the way the season has started, and how optimistic are you that this will turn around come January, February, and what's your favourite crisp selection? Yeah, obviously frustrated at the way we've started. probably a number of reasons why that's the case, but genuinely believe that we'll have enough to stay up and maybe even kick on more. I think if you have a look at recent performances, we've definitely improved, and barring a mistake on Saturday, we've gone to second in the league and put on a really good performance, and probably had enough chances in the first half to be 2-0 up. So there's lots of positives to take, and yeah, I'm very optimistic with the rest of the season. Favourite crisp selection? Oof. I don't know. I'm more chocolate than crisps. I do like the is it the flaming, what are them crinkle type ones, flaming hot or something, is it? Or is it, but might be, no, McCoy's, is it? McCoy's, yeah, I don't mind that. As captain, what is your role away from match day? How much influence does the captain have during the week? Do managers speak with you about team selection? Who are the other leaders in the current squad? Best manager you've played for? Funniest moment while at Pole? So as a captain, what is your role away from match day? Probably given just a few more responsibilities in terms of collecting fines, ticket distribution, player appearances, so not too much, just a few added responsibilities, I suppose. How much influence does a captain have during the week? Yeah, the manager takes a lot of that, and you have your say and that, but I wouldn't say there's too much day to day. What else is there? Do the managers speak to you about team selection? No, not very rarely. I find out usually with this gaffer. Every gaffer's different. Some will name it on the day, some will name it on a Thursday. The gaffer usually names his on a Thursday, and we'll walk through a few things and go through a few set pieces and the way in which he thinks we can get joy against the opposition. So no, not really involved in team selection. We find out that usually as a team together. Who are the leaders in the current squad? Yeah, we've got a few. Ewan Murray, Ben Killip, Callum Cook, Fergie. There's more. There's quite a few. Got a group that I've probably started to talk a bit more since the gaffer's come in. That's something that he's really wanted us to get out of each other, speaking to each other more and taking on more responsibilities. So maybe a quiet group on the whole, but as long as everyone's pulling in the same direction. But in terms of the question, leaders, yeah, we've got a few leaders in there. Best manager you've played for? In terms of status, played for like Dean Smith. Had 2 years at Walsall with him. Gone on and done really well at Aston Villa, and now at Norwich, Brentford as well. I thought Charles was right up there in terms of tactics and in-game tactics. Really detailed on the opposition, knew exactly what he wanted from the lads. So he's right up there. Phil Brown, I'll always remember Phil Brown because obviously gave me my debut in football and my chance. So yeah, probably those three, yeah. And obviously Keith Curl. Funniest moment while at Poles? Funniest moment? What we got? Funniest? Oh, I'll tell you, yeah, there is a good story. So Liam Noble just signed, first away trip. I thought he knew Carl Magnier from what he did, what I'm about to say, but I later found out that he didn't actually know him too well. He somehow got a key for Mags's room. Mags was in the shower at the time. Nobs has gone in fully naked and just joined in the shower, all while recorded. Somehow Mags hadn't noticed. Turns around and sees Liam naked, stark naked, in the shower behind him. So yeah, I don't think you're going to top that one. At what age did Xavi start cleaning your boots? Yeah, Xavi hasn't been cleaning my boots, but yeah, obviously got called Xavi, I think it was a few years ago. I think the first time I got mentioned it was under Higgy. Played a certain style of football which allowed me to get on the ball, and probably saw like bits of the best of me as well in that period. So yeah, it's a huge compliment. Playing a similar position, keeps the ball a little bit better than me, plays at a bit better level than me, but yeah, similarities. It's nice. It's a nice compliment. Does he have any superstitions before a game? No, not me personally. No superstitions at all. I know quite a few lads have superstitions, but no, not me. Match day routine. For a home game, I usually stay up, hotel, go for Nando's on the Friday night, back to the hotel, chill out, wake up in the morning, go Costa, maybe get a bit of breakfast and a coffee, come back and then just report for the game. I like to be there nice and early. But yeah, I ain't got a lot too much. I just go with it, how I'm feeling on the day. But yeah, I ain't got too much to tell on a match day really. Just fully focused on the game, and other than that, there's no like rituals or routine really. No. Again, I have a match day boot to be fair, and then a training boot and that. But depending on the kit we wear, you usually like to wear a matching boot with the kit. But yeah, other than that, nothing much to tell. If he wasn't a pro footballer, what other profession does he think he would have done? Been asked this quite a lot down the years, but I genuinely wouldn't know what I'd have done. I suppose I'd have had to go into further education and gone along those routes, but probably it's hard to say that. Yeah, I found out maybe when I was 15, 16 that I was getting a scholarship, and before the exams, and that's what it's pretty much all I've known, and I knew what route I was going down, so it's difficult to say. What is his favourite pools game he has played in? Obviously the playoff final, for obvious reasons. I'll try and pick another game, or the Great Escape, Exeter at home. Yeah, I think we won the game 2-1. Did Scotty Fennick and Jordan Hugill score the goals? Just for pure emotion and where we was as a club, as in I didn't join till October, and I think we was maybe 8 or 9 points adrift, and then even going into February, March time, I think we was, at the worst case, I think we was 12 points adrift or something along those lines, and then I think we put 4 wins and a draw together, which brought us close, and then the Exeter game, we managed to get safe with a game to go, so I'll put that one in. What's the biggest animal he could single-handedly cling film into a lamppost? What's the biggest animal he could single-handedly cling film to a lamppost? Oh God, I don't know. What's probably nothing much bigger than a dog, to be fair, so I'll film a dog to a lamppost. What team did he support as a child? Probably going to call me a glory fan for this, but Man United as a child, I think they was probably the best team in the 90s and 2000s, so probably supported them because of that, because they was the best team in the country at that time. How well does the squad get on with each other? Yeah, it's a good group of lads, good honest group of lads. Everyone gets on. Yeah, nothing much to say. We got a Christmas do coming up. Hopefully that brings us together a little bit as well. But in terms of people getting on with each other, yeah, got a good honest group of lads. Right, thanks guys for your questions. we tried to get through as many as we could. That was questions with the captain.